To link. All right, so let's look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should look at that and say, hey, that's kuruma, or car or vehicle, right? And then we have, so again, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we already talked about this being like vehicle or car, and that being road, right? So there's different variations of this, by the way. You can do like this and this, or this and this, but however you want to look at it, I've noticed that there's lots of different styles. It could be really simple or with extra flourish there. But let's look at this and say, okay, so we're trying to say link, like then for like rendaku, connections like that. So let's say places are linked. Okay, we have linked, okay, by vehicles and roads. So we've got road and we have vehicle. All right, so that was link. Now let's talk about separate, the opposite, right? This is a neat little kanji. 1, 2, 3. You should look at that and think that is box or kuchi, right? Mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 strokes on this one. And the way I looked at it is this kind of had, well, if I did it a little bit neater, this is a carryover that shouldn't be there. This kind of makes me think of like a robot, something just kind of a square head, like stick figure legs, right? Let's just call it that. So if we think about it that way, perhaps, and we know that this is knife, okay? So you know that that is kuchi for mouth, but it also could be head. So how about a knife is used to separate, since this is separate, we've got knife right there, it separates the title, okay, the robot from its arms. All right, so perhaps we can think about this as knife, and we no longer see any arms on there, but just legs as it's walking forward in its robotic way. Okay, so definitely silly. These are all a little bit silly. All right, and the last one for this group is time as in occurrences. Okay, how many times something happens, or the next time something happens, and degrees as in temperature. So 1, 2, 3, okay, that's our cliff. 4, 5, 6, which is a little bit different from mukashi, remember, where this one was a stronger one for the mukashi. It's a stronger, longer stroke. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we close it, 8, 9. So 9 strokes. And we know that this part right here is cliff, all right? This is a variation of the 20 that we saw at mukashi, right? 2 10s. And this one right here is again. That part right here is again. So perhaps we could say, in the shadow of the cliff, right? So we've got a cliff right there, all right? It is 20 degrees. 20 degrees, what is it? Again. Okay, so there's our again, there's our 20, and there's our cliff. So there is our kanji. Thank you.